Hey guys, Legitimate here. Welcome back to episode 2 of our 22-player Call of War series. It is already day 3. Actually, still day 2. Almost day 3. We have a pretty strong economy, in my opinion. We're not on the list because the new players have like 150% more resources. So we are building level 3 industry in Tripoli because we need that oil to keep up with our production. I produced some motorized infantry, some artillery, some interceptors, and some light tanks. And we have a pretty good, decent stack here. I'm planning to send this to Greece because Greece is going to be like our base for setting up into Europe. So my plan is to advance into Europe via Greece. We also attacked Egypt with our starting army. So today I'm going to be talking about early attacks, what you should do in the beginning of the game. In this case, Egypt was a really good example because it is what I call a two-province front. So when you're attacking someone, you have something known as a front, and the front is basically the line of which you are attacking from. In this case, it's this line. Now, fronts can change, and there could be border gore, which makes the war really messy. But you want to keep the war as simple as possible, especially when you're the one with the larger army. If I was to attack Algeria right now, I would have a 4-border front. I would need to attack this, and this. If I was to attack Egypt, though, it would be a 2-border front. That's why I gathered my armies into 2 stacks. 1 stack here, 1 stack here. I placed them here, and I placed them here. And then I launched the attack by pushing this one here and pushing this one here. Then I gave orders. Now I know Egypt was inactive because he's not building anything pretty much. I guess he's building some things, but he's not very active. So I pretty much just did this. I went along here for the top army. I did this, 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 up to here, and now it's crossing the Suez Canal. For my bottom army, I went straight through all the way to here, all the way to here. Now, the reason why you stack up your armies is because it takes less damage. I'll explain this in a different video, in a detailed video about damage and health and all that math stuff. But for now, just know that if you stack up your units, as long as it's not over 10, it could be a little bit over 10. As long as it's not 2 over 10, it's good. Like, it can deal enough damage. It will take very little damage, able to conquer a lot of territory steadily, depending on what units are in the stack. If this is a pure stack of light tanks, it's going to be pretty fast, but more than that. Now, I produced a submarine, just 1 for now, because you don't really need a navy early game. I'll be producing more, though, because Italy is active, he is really active, and he could attack me. He looks like he's attacking Switzerland. He's not done that yet, so he might not. But we are an opposing coalition, so he might. My friend's doing pretty well. He's attacked Tunis. That's good. That's what you're supposed to do. The reason why I produce a single submarine is why I want control of the Suez Canal. Now I know Egypt is pretty inactive because he hasn't even moved in this yet. However, I don't trust myself, so I'm still gonna build a submarine just in case he does have naval units patrolling in this area. For example, cruiser, in which case it will be destroyed by my submarine. So yeah, I'm stacking up these units. Gonna send these to Greece. So like I said, 2-border. Stack up your units and as large as possible. This is not a 3-border front. It might look like one, but you're actually looking at the enemy side, so it's a 2-border front. Stack up your unit. I'm gonna be building up an air force for sure. You definitely want air force. So army's doing really well. We've taken barely any damage. As you can see, all this territory there were troops, but it was 1v12, and we took very little damage. If we go to the newspaper here, we can click myself, and we can see that we took 3,000, almost 4,000 casualties, while they took 12,000. That's 4 times more casualties than us, which is really, really, really good news. And I believe we are first place. No, not yet. Wait till the leaderboard changes. We should be first place, unless if Karen looks to revolt, which might happen. I am building propaganda offices. This is just a strategy of mine to build propaganda offices the moment I capture them, because you are gonna have excess goods and food in the beginning of the game, especially if you're building industry. So building propaganda offices just raises the morale a lot faster. Oh, he is building stuff. He's definitely building stuff, just not very good stuff. The second thing I want to mention is that someone commented yesterday on my video that he didn't touch industry and he still won. Yes, it is possible to win without industry, but it's not even Well, it really depends on luck. Like, if your server's full of noobs, yeah, you can win without industry pretty easily. It's not mandatory, it's just really recommended. I used to never build industry because I thought it was worth a waste of resource and time. But if you want to make sure you win, like you don't need industry to win. But if you want to make sure that you win, industry is a really good idea. So I'm just putting that out there. You don't have to use it. I just really recommend it because it's steady. Although it uses up a lot of your oil and metal and rear, I think it's worth it. So I think for tomorrow I'll launch an attack on Greece, finish up Egypt, start moving into Syria, Iraq, and Saudi Arabia, and hopefully things will go well. I'm not entirely sure yet. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.